Describing how things seem using your. You use this grammar to make an observation based on experience. This means an observation based on something you may have seen, heard, or read. To use your with the verbs, you need to use the verbs in their plain form. Take this example. Netsu ga aru you desu ne. Netsu means temperature, like a fever. Aru is the casual form of arimasu. So this sentence means it seems that you have a temperature, or it appears that you have a temperature. Look at the differences here using the verb ikimasu with your desu. There are 3 different sentences and they all have a slightly different meaning using the negative form of ikimasu, ikanai. The first sentence here, if you're talking about someone else and talking about them going to a party, for example, the first sentence, ikanai you desu, implies that it seems that someone is not going. It seems that he is not going to the party. Ikanai you desu. This second sentence, however, if you notice the difference, is in the ending, deshita. In this case, the sentence means, I got the impression that he wasn't going to the party. This impression's obviously turned out to be wrong, but you had that impression, which is shown by the deshita. This final example here, the past tense of the verb is in this place here, nakatta. So instead of ikanai you desu, it is ikanakatta you desu, suggesting a past tense. The translation for this sentence is, it seems that he didn't go to the party. The past tense being in the verb, didn't go. Seems that he did not go to the party. When you use e-adjectives with your, you have to use their plain forms. You can use the negatives or the negative past as well, as long as these adjectives are in their plain form. Muzakashi yo means it seems difficult. Muzakashi kunai yo means it doesn't seem difficult. Muzakashi katta yo means it seemed difficult in the past tense. When you use na adjectives, the main thing you need to be careful to remember is to leave the na on when you use an adjective, na adjective in its present form. So if you're talking about someone else again, and you're looking at them, or you've heard from someone else something about their health, you might say this sentence, Genki na you desu. He or she seems well or healthy. This sentence here, Genki janai you desu, means they don't seem to be very healthy. And this final sentence, Genki datta you desu, means seemed to be healthy or appeared to be healthy. When you use nouns with your, you need to remember to add a no between the noun and the word your. This first sentence here, inu no yo, would be used in a situation when you're talking about something looking like a dog. It looks like a dog. Inu no yo desu, or seems like a dog. This sentence here, natsu no yo, would be in a sentence like it seems like summer. The weather is so hot that it seems like it's summer, even though it's not. Your and so are very similar. You've learnt so earlier in grade 11. The main thing to remember is that so is mainly used when you're talking about something you've seen and observed with your own eyes. So it seems or looks delicious. You would use so. Whereas your, you can use when you've used any other evidence to make an opinion or determine something. So whether you've read it or you've heard it or you've seen it, you can use your.